Order filled.
Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Right. Morning, guys. Let's look at the market open. Good to see everyone again. Joining in. Oh, guys, I've barely been sleeping enough. The whole week, the girl's been over. We've been doing cool things. Being on the West Coast, it is different. I gotta wake up at 5:30. Market open to 6:30. I have to do work before I even start doing this shit. 5:30, I am already working. And then for some reason, everyone in the world likes to go to bed at fucking 11 p.m. So how am I getting 6 hours of sleep and still able to focus this? It's the crazy thing is, there's one thing to get 6 hours of sleep and then work throughout the day. There's a different thing to get 6 hours of sleep and then have to be able to trade instantly in the morning. Let me show you how I do it, okay?
Why ain't you more to getting it done? All right, the mood next is early 2000s.
Longs look pretty good on this open. Oh, nice. That was a really good... Oh, that was a 5-minute close. Okay. I was like, wow, is it 15 minutes already? That was a good 5-minute close, actually. Failure to gain there, or failure to lose that level. So we should go to... We should be continuing the up direction. It's good confirmation of what we're thinking. Let me clean out all the chart here. You can see the lower charts down here. I'm not sure if you guys can though. Let me just make it big here. 4 hour. Let's quickly look at the daily. Daily's choppy, but close back beyond. So maybe we'll draw pretty significant level for the, let's go this boy here for the daily, in case we do come down. That's the daily level, right? So we could get a dip down, right? 4 candle closed quite a while ago, and it's nothing of importance, honestly. Right? Mic volume's low. Can I lower the music volume? Oh yeah, sorry. There you go. I'll turn up the mic slightly too. Check, 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 check. Right, perfect. That should be good. Do a giveaway? No. You can get accounts if you go join the Discord. Cool. 4 hour. 2 hour, right? Down to 2. 2 hour. Nice bullish buy up. Doesn't really mean a whole lot though. We did get this like nice little sliver thing there, so we are bullish for the day, right? 1 hour once again, regaining the zone. This is the zone that we're back in now, okay? So where is our hunter zone? We use DMC. You have DMC, baby. What is DMC like means something else too, I swear. And it always makes me think of DMX. DMC, it means something, I'm sure. I'm going to Google DMC on the other side here. On the other monitor, DMC, what does it mean? Become a DMC. Embroidered floss, devil may cry. What does that sound? It's about threading. Okay. That's lame. I thought it was like some gang or something. It's about like the grandma threading gang. I think I can request a payout. I'm just checking on my other screen right now while we're waiting. So we're in a long right now, huh? Request a payout. What's going on? Yeah, nice. Okay. I should be able to get a payout. All the checks are checked. Oh. Fucking load forever, hey? Okay, guys. Yeah, what's happening here? Of course, we're re-entering that zone. Where's the daily level? Let's draw you the daily once again. Let's delete everything so we can see the daily on here. This is the daily, right? So if we do dump it down, that's fine. I'm happy going down there. Okay, this will be our big buys right there. Buy one full contract, and we'll buy some more down here too. That's the zone, right? That's the area you'd want to be buying. What is going on here? I just want to request my payout, and website doesn't work. Maybe they got overloaded on Market Open or something with payouts. Look outside, it's still covered in snow. It's ridiculous. What am I supposed to do in the snow? Actually, we had a ton of fun yesterday in the snow. We had tobogganing and whatnot. This is what the payout page looks like. Right there, that's what the payout page looks like. What the heck? You want me to lower the music volume again? There's no way. There's no way that the music volume is too high. I don't believe you. Okay, log back into topstep on there. Okay, so shall we look at a chart or something while we wait for topstep to pay me? Gold. What was that level I drew? I don't know what that level was. Nice. Okay. Load page. Chris Hunter. That's me. Give me my money. Let me see. Okay, so gold looks like it's failing, of course. Yeah. Now that the market's doing better. Failure to gain. That's going to probably cause the next 15 minutes, 4 hours going to close. Gold's going to be down for the day. Bitcoin. We're just going sideways. Nothing significant right here. It should continue up still. That's my speculation. After that massive rally, it's just kind of waiting, and then before it goes up, I suspect. Let me check my Wise account to see if I get Canadian or US dollar. Say to would make Wise. Hallelujah! You want that Hallelujah song again, eh? It's a sick song, isn't it? Warm brew. Let's do it. Where is it? There we go. Hallelujah, baby. I'm gonna turn it up for me, okay? It might be too loud for you guys. It's not too loud for me. Okay. Okay, target currency, Canadian dollars. Why do I even want to hold Canadian dollars? That's the question, you know? Canadian dollars suck. Actually, it's probably a good time to convert into Canadian, isn't it? Because Canadian dumped. Yeah. Cool. This is like my 4th payout from Topstep in just a couple months. Did we get a pump? Jesus, I need God. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that. Am I ever wrong? Like, you guys have been watching me every day for like 4 months. Like, I'm wrong occasionally. You know what I mean? You're not allowed. By the way, I should have entered. I always forget Maven because it's my own firm, right? So I obviously don't get paid from it. So I always forget to add the same trades. Are we gonna close the NASDAQ? Never. I gotta get better at like holding a little bit. But here, let's look at the That's obviously a big old level, right?
Order filled.
That 15 closed so nicely, though. Okay. What's that swing high, low line indicator called? I have one indicator I use. It's by yours truly, the guy who literally just spoke there. But I don't know. It doesn't mark the swing highs and lows. I don't know. It's called Polytrends. It's an expensive indicator, but it's nice and useful, depending on what you think is nice and useful. All it does is draw levels for you automatically, so you don't have to do it yourself. Sumo, did you catch the longs? You like my shirt today? It's just a black shirt. An oversized black shirt because I woke up late and I was tired and I've been spending too much time with the girl, not enough time on the charts. Anyone else catch this long? Who's the song by again? Warm Brew. These guys are sick, eh? I heard it first while boxing, and it is so fun boxing because the beat is like, it's like right when you're punching. Boxing kind of like dancing for some reason too. It's like you're like bopping around, right? It's a very rhythmic sport. How you doing, Wisdom? Good to see you, man. Hope you're feeling better. Can't wait to get back on church. Yeah, we all are, eh? It is the addiction that we all have. All right. Okay, what's going to happen? We don't know. Until we get some candle closes, like the reality is super good chance that this level breaks. But there will be a pullback, of course. 4-hour levels are always amazing. If there, it might do one of those like doubly fake out things that fucks with a lot of people, right? Where it goes to the down, right? What it did in the morning. Okay, let me draw it. It might do something like this. I don't know why I'm thinking this exactly, but this is my thought. Okay, so it went down and then up and then down and then up. It might do something like that. The reason being is it was bullish, and this was just people filling their orders, okay? Hit the target. We're going to fail to gain this, okay? We're going to then target the daily level because the 4-hour failed, so we have to go to the other side, okay? Go down here. Hit the daily level. Daily level is going to be strong, and then rally, yeah? That's the day, just so you know. 780 is a big 780. Wait, is a big weekly. 7. Like the current price? Oh wait. Fuck! I hate these gaps. This thing? Above it will bring bullishness. That one? Yeah, current. Yeah. Okay, cool. I hate it when the candlesticks are not lined up because there's like 2 levels, all on like, it's like one, like this is the, you know what I mean? This is the close and this is the open, but it's 2 levels, so it makes it too confusing because there's too many. I like a chart where there's 1 level, and that's just, we don't have to think. I like it when it's easy for them to just give me money. And these silly things make it not easy. Check Trading View. Yeah, Trading View is a bit nicer, but it's still fucking wonky. You know? Same thing. What are we talking about? MNQ maybe? No. What's the contract? NQ. Same thing. Oh, this is what you're talking about. I see what you're saying. You got me, Sumo. It's the weekly that open that makes the all-time high. Red line there. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's dumb. The weekly open. Is this not the weekly open right here? Am I fucking high? That's the weekly open as well, though, right? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is weekly open. Okay. Now you're confusing me because the yellow line is all-time high. Yellow line's all-time high. Oh, but maybe you're just saying ignore that because it's stupid because it's not the, that's the weekly close. You're saying that the opens are more important than the closes, hey? I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, you know what? Yellow didn't produce an all-time high. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying with the wick. Interesting. And this would only be for shorts, is what you're talking about basically, or you know, going up basically because there's no equivalent for the downside. Wouldn't you want to change your algorithm so the yellow line gets drawn on the candle that makes it all-time high? No? I am noticing, I'm just looking here, I didn't even notice you draw them from the open when it's a pivot top, and you draw them from the, I didn't even notice this before, you draw them from the close when it's a pivot low. How much for the indicator? I think it's like $250 or something a month. It's like honestly, I'm not gonna put I'm not gonna have any referral link, but if you guys like Sumo's, he knows what he's talking about. It would be the only thing I would ever recommend with your indicators, just only because it makes it easier, right? It doesn't make you profitable. It makes it easier to see the lines faster. Okay? It's literally a speed thing, right? And like a clarity thing so you don't make mistakes. Your Express account's only letting you place 2 contracts. That's because there's a scaling rule with topstep. You should read the rules of the challenges before you buy. It's like buying a car and not knowing what it does. It's like buying a Mazda and then complaining that it can't go 200 miles an hour. It's like you gotta know the limit of what the thing you're buying is, right? Like you can't expect to go as fast as a Lambo, right? Okay, what's going on there? There's the failure, right? So we'll wait another 60 seconds, whatever it is. Load up. You have a indicator that's 35 a month. Yeah, I recommend you buy the things from the people who actually make the product rather than people who copy the product. One is because this copied version is probably going to be shittier. And 2, like they did that with all that work, right? Somebody else has not put any work in. They just fucking copy shit. And sure, that makes money, but dickheads, you know. I think it's plotting yellow because the candle closed the high. Yeah, exactly. But technically didn't make the all-time high. It might be a bug. Is it, eh? Yeah. So it should be the one that makes the all-time high. I see what you're saying. I think you've got it set to whatever one closes at all-time high. Let me look at a different chart to see. Where's the fucking all-time high on this one? Oh, there shouldn't be one because there's no pivot point, right? There you go. There you go. That works, but it also is the candle body, right? So let's look at a different one. No, wait. Let's look at Dow. Dow should have one, right? What is going on with the Dow? Wait, no, DJ. That's the one, right? Okay. Okay, that's a failure. I'm just gonna close that.
Order filled.
Lock in the 400. And then we're gonna wait. Because I think this is nice for our bears. Actually, we could short it probably. Let me look at the 2 hour. Two-hour failed, nice. So yeah, let's short it.
Order filled.
I want to get more shorts in actually, but It started dumping, so we're gonna wait. Go somewhere. Seek and destroy. I don't know what seek and destroy means. We don't trade dumb concepts. We only trade dumb money concepts. I think it's plotting the yellow because the candle is closed. It's technically, yeah, okay, I see that one. Yeah, Sumo taught me some stuff a couple years back, and I didn't fully understand stuff until I made it into my own. Right? But it's all very, very similar. There's a lot of terminology overlap. And whatever it is, like I understand it to my understanding now, right? And that's what you guys will do too. Is you'll basically try to copy and emulate what's going on here until you actually understand it on your own, and you'll understand something different than what I understand. Remember on Enter Maven too. Yeah, sweet. We'll do that. Thank you, man. Let's just take a. Funny thing is, we're passing on Maven like quite strongly too, and I've been like rejecting it a lot. So let's just take a 0.5. So let's just do that. See what happens. So this is. This is the zone I want to be short, right? Anywhere in there. And then I'm trying to long again at the bottoms. I think. No, I don't think I need that level there. Yeah. Chris rebranded your stuff as dumb money concepts. Yeah, pretty much. People work days for the money you just made in trading. Like $300 is very little in trading. Like especially on prop firms, right? And also, I didn't make this money. This is a combine. The funded account is requesting a payout right now. So this is just a different combine. See? Like the reality of how much work this was is like, okay, I'm gonna do this math again. I do it every single time pretty much. The reality of how much work this was for how much I paid is I bought 3 challenges, right? Basically. Right? I traded on 2 of them, okay? So we're just gonna do 2. So I failed 1, right? So that was $150 lost, okay? And then I passed the other one. So and then I had to pay an activation fee. So total I paid $450, right? On 2 challenges recently so far this year, okay? Last year was different. And then I got $2,500 total profit after 5 days. So basically $500 a day on average, okay? So then you times that by 2. So I'm only withdrawing $1,200, okay? Now my drawdown on this second account here or the main account is only $1,200. So I might not get another withdrawal. We'll see. But I paid minus $450, right? So I only made $800 after a month. Right? Like, that's what I actually made. Per, like, if you only do one account, right? Which is what I'm doing. $300 is huge in some countries. Yeah, well, it's not huge. Like, $300 is like a dinner here. Like, if I go out for dinner with my girl, it'll be $300 without drinks. That's US though, so Canadian dollars worth less. That's I think it's like 1.45 or something stupid now. So like 377 to me is 0.4. I think it's like this. So it's $540 or something. So it's more. That's yeah. Yeah. Traders Sumo, you've been doing this for like what, 20 years now? I guess after a while of doing it, like, you just, like, yeah, this whole industry like really fucks you up with like how much money you can get. Pretty much all of my income comes from Maven. This is just what I'm doing for you guys, basically, for streams. What is DMC? DMC is dumb money concepts. It's a play on smart money concepts, because smart money concepts is really confusing and it's too smart for me. So I made it dumb. I dumbed it down. I turned it into one simple concept of how price reacts to levels. Right. So we failed to make a new high here. So what do we do when we fail to make a new high? Well, the simple logic is, if you fail to make a new high, you can't just continue to try to make a new high. You just, you know what I mean? Like, you knock on it once. If you fail, price tells you, okay, it's going to go the other direction then. So that's what we're doing, right? You don't have to enter, like, your entries don't really matter. You can kind of scale in because you don't know what level they're going to use for sure, right? That's dumb money concepts. You have incredibly high accuracy this way. 15 years, nice, good. I think DMC is giving us a buy signal. Why? It gave us a sell here, right? Failed to make a new high on that one. I suppose it also did here, but I'm talking more on the 1 hour. So I don't want it to be closing up this area, right? If it doesn't reject down soon, I probably need to get out of the trade. Basically, what I want it to do is wick into this and then dump down, right? That's the ultimate goal here right now. Or right here, if it went really fast, this would be the ultimate, like, never go past there, please, thanks. You know what I mean? Do like that sort of thing. Thoughts on ICT? It's a cult. It doesn't work very well. You can make it work, but the reality is, I just showed you with math using a strategy that works super, super well. I made $800 in a month. You know what I mean? Trading on one challenge, right? That's it. That's all I made in a month, $800. And this is an incredibly good strategy. So how much do you think you're going to make on ICT? Well, you might have to fucking buy 20 challenges before you make profit. So you might be able to make $800 in 10 months instead of, you know what I mean? So it can make money. It's just much, much worse. I get a feeling that they run 8, 6. What's that level? 8, 6. Yeah, I might be wrong. This is just what 8, 6. You think it run that, and then Sorry, 970. $800 because you're using micros. No, you're retarded. $800 is the total profit after withdrawal and expenses. Fucking TikTokers, man. Dumbest fucking people ever. You're only using TradingView. We'll see if it dumps down here, Sumo. If it doesn't dump down, then yeah, what's the level you're looking at here? 860 and 907, I think. 860, this one. Yeah. That's the next level up that I think they might just wick. 907. Is that this? 907 is this. Oh, the gap. They already filled this though, so. We'll see if the 15 gains this, I'm going to close that trade. Do I use wedges? Only potato wedges. How much are you averaging per payout? The reality is if you're shooting like so here's the for sure best math, okay? I'm not going to break it down for you because it'd take too long. If you're shooting for more than $3,000, you're an idiot. Okay? It is most profitable long term on a $150,000 account to shoot for $3,000 and then withdraw it. So you'll get $1,500. And I know that's going to make your drawdown $1,500. It is most profitable to do that. And then do minimums. Right? Because you have an incredibly high withdrawal rate, right? If your drawdown is 4,500, right, originally, and you shoot for 3,000, right, you have a much higher chance than shooting for 9,000, right? You have 3 times the chance, right, to get that profit, which you've already locked in, and then you only get half of it, and then your drawdown and withdrawal is only 1,500, right? And then what you do is you just shoot for 200 a day, which is very easy to do. Okay, 200 a day after that until the account blows, and that's the best. That's the best thing you should do. I'm gonna close this. This is retarded.
Order filled.
You build a buffer up. Yeah. So the alternative thing you can do is build a buffer. But then the reality of that is you could have done that on your own account. So there's no point, right? What you do, yeah, negative $700, who gives a shit, right? What you do, it's not negative $700. It's negative nothing because it's a combine. I love this. It's hilarious to me. Yeah, if you wanted to build a buffer, that's perfectly fine too. There's just no point. Because you can just withdraw the profit, right? And then you have it for sure, right? I mean, it's not a huge deal either way. The only issue is once you get to a certain amount of profit with topstep, you don't get the full profit split anymore, right? So that's the only difference, is you're losing out on 10% once if you're trading on topstep. I believe. Is that right on topstep, or is that just on? I might actually be wrong about that. How long does a funded challenge take? I don't know, like 2 days, depending on if you're like. What I'm doing right now is I'm showing you guys how to trade properly. But what makes the most money is full margining, and I'm not even kidding here. Full margin your account every single day. Wait for the best setup on that day, full margin it. Okay? And then shoot for the maximum amount that you're allowed to take per day. Okay? So with the consistency rule of 50%, you're allowed $4,500. So what you do is you shoot for 4,400, right? The next day you shoot for 4,400 again. And then the third day you get 200, right? And then boom, you're funded in 3 days, okay? That's the best thing to do, and I'm not even kidding. And then what you do is you go for $500 per day, $600 per day for the next 5 days. You get $2,000 to $3,000, and then you withdraw it immediately. Anything more than $3,000, and you're just lowering your odds of getting a payout. You're making it too risky for yourself, because the whole point is to churn. It's more profitable to trade the prop firm than the account. Yeah, they tax you 10% after 10K in prop payouts. Yeah, so that's annoying, right? So you might as well scale the account on your own account. So you get the initial startup capital from topstep, you get your 10K, boom, now you got 10K. And that's your buffer. Sumo, any reason why you thought, because I'm curious, because any reason why you thought they're going to run that level? Like I tend to, once I see the trend change, what I determined the trend to be changed, right? Like a failure, right? I just assume I just basically look for the most immediate levels to short on, right? I did see this level, right? And I'm just wondering why you thought they would be running the tops here. And it does look like they're going to come here now, right? Now that the 15, like that's why I got out for sure, because the 15 closed above, so I believe they're coming here now. Do I copy trade my funded? No, there's no point. The amount of money I'm going to make off of this doesn't matter. Like, if I was copy trading, I might make, after all payouts and expenses, I might make a few extra grand per month, honestly. It's enough to live off of if you're, if like this was my job, but like a few extra grand per month, it's not a big deal for me. I already live like exactly how I want to live. So any more money is just like me being annoying. So everything just stays in Maven. Hunter, to answer your question, the reason I thought it would get ran is because it's tested. These levels are tested. Yeah, I see like the tops. These ones, I knew these ones were tested, right? And fuck me now, hey, if this dives down, but that'd be really annoying. I see that they're tested, right? The thing is, when I see this is the trend change, right? So why won't it just go immediately? This is basically what I was thinking. I was like, why I should just short immediately? You know what I mean? And that's generally what I do, and then I scale in, and that works pretty dang well. And even though it made a little downtrend, it never lost anything significant. Oh, therefore up. Oh, I guess so, yeah. We're just using a 1 hour. So the significant levels you determine 4 hours. If you want to teach me something else, I'd be totally down, man, yeah. I'm sure it'll take me another year to comprehend what you said, though. I remember you taught me some stuff. It was like, what, 2022 or something. I think we had a call and you taught me some stuff, and I was like, it's like I didn't understand anything. And then a year later, I like had a flashback to the call, and I was like, oh, I get it. I remember like trying to remember like the exact, because I didn't record it or anything. It was just like I was really like diving into my mind. I was like, I was really diving in my mind, and for some reason, like all of the words came back, and I was like, that makes so much more sense now. And it was like over a year. Okay, guys, I think this stream is going to be ending here pretty soon, because there's no chance I'm taking another trade now. What do I got going on here? Next. Hey, when are you free, Sumo? Give me a second to take a leak. Oh, perfect. Show me the setup. Perfect. Oh, you're going to teach me right here. Okay, guys, we're going to be taught right on live stream. Perfect. This is going to be included, you guys here. Why no chance? Because the stream only lasts an hour to 2, and I don't feel like taking another trade when we've already been streaming for an hour. Tell Sumo to upload more. I'll tell him when he gets back here. I'll DM you the setup, and you can walk through it. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, guys, stay around. Sumo, best trader that I know is good. This is annoying. They're selling it now. Ah, poop to them. Sumo swayed me, man. No, it's I think it's the 15-minute. If this 15-minute dumped down like 5 minutes ago, I would have been cheering. But it honestly, really good chance it just bought back up immediately right now. Oh, I'm still in a trade. Thanks, buddy. You can see it right here, eh? Should we leave it? We'll leave it now that it's dumping. Right? What's your favorite moving average? None. I don't use dumb things. Okay, so if you're going to use a moving average, use the 50, okay? Or the... Here, look. What is it? There's an EMA, too. EMA. Here's a multi-EMA. These are the most common ones, okay? So 200 is very long term. 100 is, you know what I mean? Is longer term, right? 50 is generally your regular one. And then below that is more for crackheads, okay? What you can do is you could do like a 13 over 50 sort of cross, right? If you wanted to do that. So let me... There you go. Something like this. You could do that, right? An EMA. This is an EMA, right? And then you can kind of... But it's like, there's no point. See what I'm saying? It's like you already know it's going up, right? Wait till the hourly close. Should I just leave it? I'm sure. I mean, no skin off my back. Oh. Oh, sweet. Yeah, okay, cool. I've got my Discord pings off, so nice. Thanks, Sumo. Let's check it out, guys. Okay, everyone who can I'm gonna not pull. Okay, wait. I'm gonna pull up just the chart. Okay. Open link. There we go. Okay, let's look at this together. Stream. Okay. Oh, Sumo, yes, to answer your first question, pretty much, yeah. It's all marketing. Yeah, I can show it. Okay. So, M top, right? Okay, I can just show this, right? I can just show this. Yeah, let's walk through it, okay? Okay, boys. So, we got this is a lesson from the guy who taught me. So, this is like not bullshit, okay? We got an end top. When you see the price close back above the support, so this is that creates the M. So I assume you're talking about the low of the M, right? And I hate that you're just saying M, because that's a super like inaccurate way to describe something. But okay. You can usually expect it to make a new swing high above the M. Right, so here's my interpretation, right? Because the right side of the M is testing the right. So that's pretty good knowledge. So basically, what I'm going to break down right now is what we already know, and this is what I've taught the class. Is let me pull up this so I can actually draw. Where's our M? You got it on the what time frame is that? 4? No, 15. 15, yeah, right? Yeah, it was 15. So what I've already kind of taught the class is that there's regains of zones. So it's a sort of a similar thing, right? But what I usually do is I usually just have it go to the next level. But you're saying basically go to the next high, right? So you're talking about this, right? That's the level that made the M that you're talking about, right? I'm just waiting because there's a delay on the YouTube video here. Yeah, Sumo, people have been asking you to go to stream or upload more. People love your stuff, man. And all glory to Sumo for all this stuff, by the way, because he's I've never heard anyone understand the market this well. It's quite interesting. Yeah, that's a good interpretation. What I was always running was when it fails, right? When it fails. Like so if it's something like this, it's very very long, so it's difficult for me to grasp that's the M that you talk of, right? But when it's a singular like wick, it's super easy to know it's going to go to the next level, right? But generally it's like the next level is basically just here, right? So when we regained that zone, or yeah, we re-entered the zone. This is the next level, so that's what I assumed we would go to, right? Which we already hit. The issue is, Sumo, I notice a lot of times you use just one time frame, and it fucking baffles me, right? Because oh, I fucking see. This is already tested. So you're saying that's not significant? That level was already tested with that fucking candle there, wasn't it? Yeah, you aren't wrong. See? Yeah. So there's some nuances, right? This was also kind of the reason. The 4-hour close shitty, and that's why I was bearish. I guess I might still be right with the bear, actually, believe it or not. So you were only expecting this to get run, which you said 860, which is the next level behind, right? So that's why you were expecting that, no? So let's break this down further and see if that's what you're saying, okay? Oh, that's it. Okay, I get it. I get it immediately. You know what's hilarious though is, yeah, all the little moves. Like, man, since I started understanding this stuff better, I am 100% positive that I could make a significant amount of money using only the 15-minute. And that's what's crazy is I was always back in the day, I was looking at and decide, okay, I'm only trading with the trend, right? I'm only going to look at whatever high time frame bias I have, right? With the sweeps or the gains of levels, right? You know, or the failure to gain and the gains, right? And then go with it based off the lower time frame, right? But the reality is, like, the lower time frame literally just tells you where it's going to go to. It's just faster. Yeah, 860s could still come. Yeah, so here's the thing though, right? So if oh yeah, bitch, eh? This one was even, I was totally blinded. I was like, oh, it failed again, right? But because it's already been tested, so you really don't trade a setup if it's already been tested. Maybe that has been, you know what I mean? Or it's less likely, rather, is what we should say. So I should be risking less, rather. That's all right. Well, we risked a little bit, which was nice. We only risked a little bit. $700 or 0 because it's a challenge. Yeah. So what is this level? Care to curiosity. That's nothing right now, isn't it? That's just a spaz level. It's nothing. You could probably go long and scalp 15-minute and do just fine. Oh, you could probably only go long. Oh, I see, because it's the stock market. Well, you know what, Sumo? This is an interesting thing that some people might not know. The average returns in the New York session on, I can't remember if it's S&P or the NASDAQ, but essentially it should be the same. The average return, I think it's the NASDAQ. The average return during the New York session is negative. So more than 100% of the profits, and I believe this is looked from the past 20 years. More than 100% of the profits going up have been in the overnight session because of earnings reports. So the reality of what that means is that the New York session, there's no reason to bet it will go long. So I think, Sumo, you're saying you could just scalp long. There's no point. You're just as likely long or short. If you're wanting to just only long, it's better to do it in the Asia and London, because it'll make profit in the Asia and London on the long side, more likely. You wouldn't short 808. The current, yeah. Oh god, this song is annoying. Wow. People really make terrible music, don't they? Let's play some dark rap. I don't use gaps. No, I don't really use gaps, no. A gap is just nothing to me. Like, a lot of people like to trade, like, say that it's gonna like refill the gap, and it just, all it is to me is a level. Everything is just a level, right? So a gap is a level that's further away. That's literally all it is, right? So, you know, there's a level here, there's a level here, right, sort of thing. It's just nothing in between to me. That's what I see it as. So you don't have to fill it. It's just like, if it goes in there, there's no levels in between, so it's gonna go to the other side, of course. Just the same way that there's no levels in between, you know, this and this kind of, right? But there's these ones, of course, the pass-through levels. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no level there. It's just the exact same thing to me. ICT definition of gap isn't a gap. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, ain't no way you're getting up at 2 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, man, I wake up at fucking 5 in order to do this. Because I'm on the West Coast. London for me is... German Open is 11 p.m. for me. London is midnight. Messed up, eh? I used to stay up all night to try to trade, and then it made me so stupid that I never made any money doing that. New York opens at 4 p.m. for you. You must be in Japan or something, eh? Or Australia. It might be Australia. Hey, look at that. Sumo called that too, hey? Scalp the 15-minute. That's a... Let's watch this a bit, hey? Can't remember where I'm staying. I live on Vancouver Island. I used to live in Vancouver, and the nightlife in Vancouver is... I don't want to be around it, right? There's too many strippers and whatnot, so... You know, like that sort of scene. I don't like being around that stuff. It really messes with my head, so... A lot of negative energy. So I moved on into an island on a mountain, close by-ish, so that if I need to go to the city, but it's like it would take me like 5 hours to get there. But it's 780 weekly. Oh yeah, that's a good call. Hey, look at that, just rejected super fast though. Wow, yeah, that might not be a. Wow, what is this? Is this anything? This is just random volatility for no reason now. There's no news or nothing. Hey, that was just really fast, wasn't it? Wow. Say you have a 4-hour. I want to watch this for a little bit actually because of Sumo's call. I just want to see if potentially it does go up. Say that you have a 4-hour and 2 bullish candles going up. Wait, what? Say on the 4-hour, okay, 4-hour, you have 2 bullish candles going up the close of the first and then the open of the second bullish candle. Oh, you're explaining what a gap is. That gap would be considered a level between, yeah, okay. That's for you to decipher, Sumo. That's not for me. That makes no sense to me. Am I in longs? No, I don't think so. Oh, I'm in a short, aren't I? Yeah, let that go, eh? Alright, close it. This sort of price action is impossible for me to trade. Okay? This is just a stupid thing. Right? Look. Right? do not, if do not, and like unless you're like just a fucking genius, like there's makes no sense to trade on this, right? When it just goes back and forth. Where does volume come from? Yeah, let's look at it just in case something's going on today. This is Thursday. Fucking weeks go by so fast, eh? Yeah, there's nothing. What do you guys think about instant funding? I want you guys' opinion on that. Instant funding with basically, you know, there's different firms that have done instant funding. I've tried one, but the consistency rule, like they have like a 20% consistency rule or something like that, right? Do you guys like that? Or do you guys prefer the regular style? No, you don't, eh? Instant funding on Tradeify is not that good. What about on CFD firms? I know like fast track funding like went under because of their scammy instant funding, right? I know Tradeify and Goat have it, and then on CFD firms they have Funding Pips and Goat have it for a lowish price with consistency rules. But then there's a couple others that like FXify and Instant Funding, they have like they're like $3,000, which is insane. Like I don't understand how that's even viable at all. But you don't like the rules. I'd rather do regular. Yeah. Do I do Fibos? No. I'm gonna give you a secret. Everything that you learn is just there to distract you so that you trade longer and lose more money. Everything other than just where is the price closing and opening and where's the current price. Any indicator, any fancy thing, any moving average, any oscillator, they're all there to make you lose longer. So that you can keep trying each one and thinking that's going to be the next thing that makes you money. You're on Sumo Volume 1, he still does wedges? I don't know. I don't know what he does. So we gotta see this on either side. Again, I'm completely uncertain with what the hell it's doing, okay? Thanks for answering the questions on spread last time. Did I answer any spread questions? I don't think I answered any questions about spread. Usually I just ignore things about spread or anyone complaining about things because, you know, complaints are just retarded. You know, not that like complaints are like, it's good data, but like most of complaining is like, hey, your prices are too high. Hey, your fees are too high. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. You can't, you know what I mean? If somebody just says, hey, make things easier and cheaper for me, like it's not good data. It's just somebody complaining for the sake of them being bad at trading. Oh, about Maven spreads 2 weeks ago. Well, that's why I'm confused. Maven does not have the best spreads, I'll tell you that for sure. But we do have the best prices and the fastest payouts. We are the most popular firm in the world for the past 2 months on prop firm match. we are more of a budget friendly firm, right? So I'm generally generally people see it as like slightly different spread, and then they just go berserk. So that's what I'm used to. So when you talk about spreads, I just think that's what you're saying. Especially on streams and whatnot, though. It is dumping. That's really annoying, isn't it? 15 close like that. Congratulations on being most visited site. Yeah. What's your prop firm name? Maven. You guys can check it out. It's the most rather have high spread and low price. Yeah, exactly. That's the reality. Is like we target a different market. We're a beginner friendly firm, right? Lower prices, get you guys, teach you all the lessons. We teach you how to trade properly. Even like the spread, having a spread is actually good because it helps you not. It's good in a sense, right? Because it helps you not gamble and scalp as much, right? It promotes long-term trading, right? And long-term trading is how you're going to make money. Scalping is a good way to be a crackhead and lose all your money. So everything I've done with Maven is designed to make you a better trader over the course of a long run for beginners, right? This is NASDAQ. Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I got some other things I gotta do. Sumo taught us a nice lesson there. If I just want to remind you what happened, you know, re-enter the zone, we're target the other side, right? This is very similar stuff to what I teach with dumb money concepts. Slightly different. A slow re-entry this slow. I was not expecting that. I ended up taking the loss because I was trying to short, and then I actually got out here, right? Unfortunately, you know, but again, can't win all the time, right? Just every day other than today. Guys, join the Discord. Look at that snow. That's insane. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Every single day I'm market open. I'm doing this all year long. With Match Trader, it's exceptional. Yeah, Match Trader is great. Yeah, Maven Match Trader. You can trade on Maven with a laptop. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't care what you trade off of.